Wukong. But like I told y'all, it's the same shit over here. It's just double the niggatry. So we're gonna talk. We're gonna. I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let Kato take point on Black Myth Wukong. First of all, your reactions to them selling 10 million 10 million copies.
Well, first of all, that shit is wild. And it hasn't even been like 5 days or something like that. When it come out Tuesday, right? Came out on Tuesday. It's only Friday, and it's sold 10 million copies, bro. That's ridiculous. Now, granted, yeah, majority of them are Chinese. This is from China, so that's a given. But that's still ridiculous.
So
That's
let
a
me
lot
ask
of
you
money.
this. Let me ask you this though, because people
Yeah.
keep saying that it's coming from China. We saw 2 million concurrent players on Steam.
Yeah.
We can probably, it was 2.3 million. You could probably reasonably say 1.8, 1.9 million of that is China. All right. The 10 million copies sold, how much of that you think is realistically just China?
Honestly, I mean, you gotta think this is Steam, so I would say like a big portion of it.
They
I
said
wouldn't say all of
10
it, though.
million, 10 million across all platforms.
Mm. So across all platforms, I would say probably a good chunk of that is Chinese, most likely. Because if you look at the Steam charts, the upticks are when they're awake and when they have the time. Because over there they can't just game all day every day. They they
Right.
have to have a set schedule and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
So if you look right here, I mean, every time it peaks is when they're off work, when they have time to get and play the game. You know what I mean? 2 million, 2.3, 2.4. So I would say a majority of them are Chinese that bought the game. I would
Give me
say
a
so.
number. Give me a
I would
number.
say out of the 2 million right here, that's like the top
No, out of the
concurrent,
10 million
or out of the
copies sold.
10 million, I would say probably 8, 6
You
or
think
8.
you think I was okay, 6. I would say 6. 6
Yeah,
or 6
in
or 7.
between 6 and 8. That's what I would say.
So what I was saying earlier is that if we assume 6 million of those copies was China, the rest distributed across the world, you don't think Suicide Squad could have used 4 million copies sold?
Nah, man, that shit was not selling in China, bro. That shit, did they sell it in
No,
China?
but I'm saying though, if you take away the 6 million, because they keep
Mm.
using China, like, oh, okay, you sold however million in China, like, okay, it came from. Take away the 6 million that we're assuming that China bought. 4 million copies. You don't think that Suicide Squad could have used the 4 million copies that the rest of the world just gave to Black Myth Wukong? They would have been ecstatic to sell 4 million in
Oh
5
yeah,
days.
oh yeah, oh yeah. They would have been. They would have never shut up about it.
Exactly.
Any of these games. Hell, Concord, didn't Concord release today? Didn't my favorite game? Hold on, didn't my favorite
wait.
game?
We gotta save Concord. We gotta save Concord because I just got finished roasting Concord.
Hold on, bro, because I'm about to check. Right, hold on. Okay, I wanted to check the Steam charts before I get it. God damn.
Right. Right.
Okay, we're gonna get into that later because fuck that game. I actually played it. It was a piece of shit. All right. If you haven't seen the video, it's on my channel. It was pretty terrible to play. Hey, what's up? And what's up to the people in the chat, man? We got Brandon out there. Let me see. We got Brandon. Yeah, Concord, Frostfang. He was in here first. What's good, Frostfang? Talking about hell, CCP might have used Suicide Squad as anti-American propaganda. I mean, it would work. It would work. If I was from another country and saw Suicide Squad, I wouldn't want to go there. So you can't blame them. But these numbers, man, these numbers are really wild. You gotta remember, this is a single player game too. By the way, this isn't like some big multiplayer first person shooter or whatever like that. This is a single player action adventure game, and it's sold 10 million across all platforms. Like that. That number is wild. I think that's the fastest selling single player game of all time. I could be wrong. I think
Wow.
Cyberpunk had the record, but I think this beat the record.
Fastest on Steam.
I'm just talking about in general
That's interesting. Hold on, let me do some research on that. Fastest.
because I know Cyberpunk had the record for like single player games, like with selling and player count and all that for a long time. But this game just came out and blew everything out the water, man. And as somebody who's been playing it off and on for like the last 3 days, I could say it's legit. The hype is worth it. You should definitely play it if you haven't played it. It's really fun. And it's not a Souls like. I don't like the people saying it's a Souls like. It's not a Souls like game. Okay. First of all,
but it's
it's too
definitely
easy.
it's
Too easy.
definitely influenced by
Yeah,
it though,
there's an
right?
influence, but I would say it's more akin to like God of War or like Devil May Cry or something like that. I wouldn't call it a Souls like. Like if
They
you
saying
play
they still saying that Elden Ring and Cyberpunk did more.
okay.
So
Okay.
for perspective, here are some compares and I'll send you the link for this so you can
I was about
put
to
this
say
on.
you want to share your screen, you can do that.
Oh yeah, I sure can do that. Hold
You can
on.
do that.
How I do that?
Shit. You just hit
Oh,
share screen at the
present.
bottom. Yeah, goddamn Streamlabs boy. Don't worry,
All
don't worry. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this flawless pretty soon, man. I'm still kind of rough on all this.
right, can you see my screen?
Hell yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
We got it right here.
All right, so for reference, for perspective, here are some of the comparative numbers. Hogwarts Legacy. This is first week sales, by the way. Hogwarts Legacy did 15 million. And wait a minute,
How did it just get so small, bro? Wait a minute. Go ahead.
hold on. Black Myth's first week of sales numbers are in, and they are firmly inhabit. Don't take a big sip of coffee before you look at them territory. 10 million units sold, which is. But I don't understand though. They're talking about first week sales, but they're talking about Hogwarts Legacy did 15 million in 3 months. Elden Ring did 13 million in 1 month. Cyberpunk 13.5 million in 1 month. Baldur's Gate did 20 million in 5. I don't understand why you bring up the first week sales, but you're talking about monthly.
Right. So if they're talking about it like that, then fucking
Because
Black Myth just got
it
more.
took Hogwarts Legacy 15 million in 3 months, but this just did 10 million in less than a week. What is this headline? Black Myth
Exactly.
Wukong is already one of the fastest selling games of all time, moving almost as many units in 1 week as I read it wrong. It wasn't them. I read it wrong. So moving almost as many units in 1 week as Elden Ring and Cyberpunk did in their first months. So they don't outright say it's the fastest selling game,
But it is.
That's what it sounded like.
But it is. If it's okay, it's already one of the fastest selling games of all time, moving almost as many units in 1 week as Elden Ring and Cyberpunk did in their first months. That means it's outselling all of those right now, which we already know is 10 million in fucking 4 days. Not even 4 days, 3 days. It's been Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This Friday today. So we don't even have the sales for today. And you got to account for the weekend as well. This dropped during the middle of the week. So you still got people on the weekend who don't even have work and they have time to play the game. So that
People
player
who
count
just
is
got
going to
paid,
go
by the
up.
way.
Yeah. And it was pay week for some people too. So, you got people that just probably buying the game. They're going to be able to play the game for the first time this weekend. All of that is just going to shoot up, bro. And it's insane, man. A fucking monkey game. A Chinese monkey game where you run around and beat people up. It's one of the highest selling games of all time right now, which is crazy and it's worth it. If you haven't played Black Myth Wukong, it's definitely up there, man. It's it's one of my favorite ones to play right now. Oh, really? On your PC, you can't get it right?
I ain't played with the settings yet, but speaking of run well, let me stop sharing my screen because this shit choppy as hell. Hold up.
No, you good. Oh man, hold on. Because what are you talking about? Good old Ash Parrish just couldn't help herself. New article in Verge saying Black Myth Wukong is too mediocre for all drama. Oh, that you talking about that light skinned bitch?
Yeah.
Is that what you talking about?
Yeah.
Hold on, no way. Hold
Ash,
on.
I think she finally did block me. I think
I know she don't got me blocked because I ain't ever really interacted with her. I just been seeing her on the timeline, just reading all the stupid shit she says. But wait a minute, I want to see what you're talking about.
Yeah, she definitely got me blocked.
Let me see. Ash Parrish. What's her username? How you spell her username? Because I don't know.
A dash Trey. I mean ADASHTRA.
Hold on, yeah, just put it in the chat real quick because I've been up since 4 o'clock. So you said that too fast for me to register, man. But hey, Black Man Wukong is doing numbers. While we get that, Black Man Wukong is doing numbers, and you know what's not doing so hot?